That's, of course, flagrant.
This is one of the most tragic collapses the NFL has ever seen. Antonio Brown went from being the undisputed best wide receiver in football to throwing away a guaranteed Hall of Fame career in real time. And the worst part, it didn't happen all at once. This is the unbelievable rise and even more unbelievable fall of Antonio Brown. The start of AB's journey to the NFL wasn't easy, not even close to it. Before the fame, before the All Pros, before being the best receiver in football, Antonio Brown was almost invisible. Brown didn't come out of high school a blue chip recruit. It was a no-brainer that he had the talent, but Antonio lacked stability. He originally committed to FIU, but ongoing academic issues kept him from ever reaching the field. Right then and there, he lost all of his momentum, structure, and for a moment even lost his shot at playing football for good. This was long before the transfer portal era, so back then if you slipped up, you were done. Brown eventually landed at Central Michigan University, a MAC school far from the spotlight. No national hype, no TV love, no guarantees, just reps. And this is where everything changed. Once Brown finally got on the field, his production was immediate. At Central Michigan, AB became the focal point of the offense. He dominated MAC defenses, showcased elite route running at the collegiate level, was dangerous after the catch, and also a special teams freak. In Brown's final season, he finished with 1,100 receiving yards, 11 touchdowns, and consistently cooked double coverage. Scouts didn't see a diva, they saw a hard worker. NFL teams were still hesitant though. Even with the numbers Brown had, he wasn't viewed as a draft day lock. Coming from a smaller school, undersized frame, no superstar college brand. That's why on draft day, he just kept falling and falling. But with a miracle, in the 2010 NFL draft, Antonio Brown was selected in the 6th round by the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's not star territory by any means. That's proof we didn't waste a pick or get cut territory. Most players drafted in the 6th round don't even make it to a second season. Brown used that as fuel. Early in his NFL career, AB would run routes after practice, study film obsessively, took special teams seriously, and would accept any role just to stay active. No ego, no shortcuts, straight production. This mindset is what took Antonio Brown from a 6th round afterthought into the best wide receiver in football. And once Antonio Brown got his opportunity in the NFL, he didn't just take advantage of it, he took over the league. It didn't take people long to realize this man was something different. Season by season, the numbers just kept climbing. Not loud, not flashy, just consistent dominance. By 2013, Antonio Brown officially arrived, finishing that season with 110 receptions, 1,499 yards, 8 touchdowns, and was named the first team All-Pro. This wasn't a breakout though, it was just a warning shot. From 2013 to 2018, this dude's production was unreal. AB gave us 6 straight seasons of 100 plus catches, 5 straight seasons of 1,200 plus yards, led the NFL in receptions twice, led the NFL in receiving yards twice, 4-time first team All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler, and named to the 2010s All-Decade team. For years, the best receiver in the NFL title wasn't even a debate. Antonio Brown was beating double teams, cooking elite defensive backs, winning from every alignment, and doing it with precision, not just athleticism. This wasn't hype, this was the best wide receiver in football, period. And when you're on top for that long, sometimes it only takes one moment to change everything. Then came January 2016. Playoff game, Steelers versus Bengals, and one hit that changed everything. Devontae's perfect hit wasn't just brutal, it was violent. Helmet to helmet, no protection, no warning. Brown stayed down. And from that moment on, something felt off. Now, nobody on earth can diagnose CTE from the outside, but what did change was his behavior. The focus, gone. The patience, gone. The calmness, gone. The same player who built his career off discipline slowly started unraveling. After many years of pure dominance, his relationship with the Steelers collapsed fast. There was an influx of sideline blowups, missed meetings, negative comments to the public, trade demands. The franchise that helped build him was done. And that led to one of the messiest trades in recent memory. The move from Pittsburgh to Oakland was supposed to be a fresh start. Instead, it became chaos. There was a lot of missed practices, disputes about small things like helmet wear, necessary fines, bad Instagram posts, just completely burning bridges before he even played a snap. Antonio Brown never played a game for the Raiders. He forced his way out and the league was watching. Then came the Patriots. The football world froze. If anybody could fix him, it was them. He played one game, scored a touchdown, looked like vintage AB on the football field for the first time in a while, and then, just like that, he was gone. Off-field issues resurfaced, the lease was short, and New England cut ties immediately. At this point, it felt over. When Tampa Bay signed him, most teams wouldn't even return his calls. This was the final lifeline. With Tom Brady vouching for him, Brown found something close to stability again. He wasn't the star anymore, but he was productive. And in the Super Bowl, Brown popped off and scored a touchdown. He played a role in the Bucs championship run. Dude worked for that ring. For a moment, it was looking like redemption for AB. Then came next season. Mid-game, on the sideline, in front of the world, Antonio Brown took off his pads, his jersey, waved to the crowd, and walked out. That was it. No quiet ending, no farewell, no redemption arc, just chaos. After leaving the league, things only got worse for AB. Public fallouts, legal issues, burning bridges with Brady involving his now ex-wife, and now an attempted murder charge. The same player who once had a guaranteed Hall of Fame resume now has a legacy clouded by controversy. At his peak, Antonio Brown was the best wide receiver in football. Not one of, the best. But somewhere along the way, everything fell apart. This wasn't just a fall from grace, it was complete collapse. This is the tragic story of Antonio Brown. And if you want more football takes or debates, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, comment, and I will be dropping more. Thank you.